Today we're exploring one of the most intriguing stories in the Bible, the Tower of Babel, as told in Genesis 11. This account shows us the consequences of human pride and the sovereign plan of God for humanity. After the flood, Noah's descendants began to multiply and spread across the earth. However, instead of following God's command to fill the earth, they chose to settle in one place. They arrived at a plain in Shinar and said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." With the bricks, they began to build a city, and at its center, a tower that reached to the heavens. They said, "Let us build a tower that reaches to the heavens and make a name for ourselves, so that we will not be scattered over the face of the earth." This act was not just an ambitious engineering project, it represented humanity's attempt to reach the heavens on their own, without relying on God. They sought to defy the limits set by Him, placing their trust in their own strength and abilities. But God saw what they were doing and said, if as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. So, God decided to intervene. He came down and confused their language, making it impossible for them to understand one another. Unable to cooperate, the people stopped building the tower and spread out across the earth as God had originally commanded. The city was called Babel because there the Lord confused the language of all humanity. This story teaches us important lessons that remain relevant today. First, pride can distance us from God. Just as the builders of the tower relied on their own strength and sought glory for themselves, we often try to go our own way without considering God's plan. Second, God is sovereign and His plans always prevail. Even when humanity tries to deviate from His will, God has the power to redirect our paths. Third, true unity is only possible when centered on God. The builders were united, but their goals were selfish. For unity to be lasting, it must align with God's purposes. The Tower of Babel reminds us that our greatest achievements are meaningless if motivated by pride and disconnected from God. It is also an invitation to seek true unity, the kind that comes from walking in the ways of the Lord. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more biblical reflections. God bless you, and see you next time.